greatest podcast in the history of the world. This time, you can actually hopefully fucking hear us. Sorry, Mama, I did cuss because it's now the third time. Can we make sure that the levels on the mixer part right there? Sorry, this is behind the scenes here, but we have been sabotaged by things unknown things,
unbeknownst to ourselves.
Okay, no. Okay, well, we're here live on the Who Cares podcast, the greatest podcast in the history of the world, starring me, Steven with a PH. It says it right there. Boom, 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 boom.
The levels aren't reading, though.
The levels aren't reading.
Mm-hmm.
Can we?
Wait, there's a...
can you pull it up on this?
There's an exclamation. Listening? Yeah, there's an exclamation point right there.
We're good. Thank you.
Don't you love technical difficulties? I love them.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the Who Cares podcast, the greatest podcast in the history of the world. Every other podcast is garbage except for ours, and every other channel here on Twitch except for I Am Lane, the one that rated our channel.
Oh,
his channel is amazing. You might want to check him out. Ian Lane. I don't know how you say it, but he's here at the Twitch universe. But everybody else, unless you're a participant, no audio still.
No.
That's from previous.
We do. We are reading our audio.
All right. The audio that I care about is the audio from you, the sweetest voice, the sweetest sensation, the sweetest tart, the lady of the hour, too sweet to be sour, Miss Tori Michaels, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, I'm Tori Michaels. Nice to have you guys join us. I know we're streaming a little late. Our tech guy was not able to come in today, and we had to kind of learn how to do it on our own. So we apologize.
Yeah, we're only the talent people.
So we had to learn to, take precautions. Now this will never happen again because we know what to do next time.
We know that everybody that should be here.
Yes. So I'm really excited today. We have
a special...
I know, I'm blushing. We have a very special guest tonight. Rumor has it we have a star in the building. And he is a lovely star that actually has his own show on Wednesdays. Here on
twitch.tv/whatsplaygames, 4 p.m. on Wednesdays, Pacific Standard Time.
Never is late. He is very punctual.
Often late, but worth the wait. No, never late, but that doesn't even make sense.
Never late, worth everything. So he also...
He's a very young individual.
Very knowledgeable. I'm going to let him tell us.
Right. But what I want to say real quick that I said before, when all the music was playing, when all the rigmarole, when we were being sabotaged by powers bigger than us. Everybody out there, I know this is it's a time of crises, and you're probably like kind of wondering what should I do with my life, or are there still going to be jobs out there? Is my business still going to do stuff, or are they going to even furlough me anymore, or where's my money going to go? No, probably the world's ending. But if you're very focused, if you're very serious about what it is that you're passionate about, the world cannot stop you. And this individual, when the world may wonder why would you ever do that? Like, I don't understand what you're doing. And he still persevered. He still had the intestinal fortitude to go forward and to practice and to do and to make sure what he does is relevant and that it helps people. And that's the only kind of people that we want here on the Who Cares podcast. We only want people that bring life, bring things to people that they might not have seen before, or bring an enlightenment that maybe you didn't see before, or an inspirational message, but not just inspirational. Nobody cares about like, oh, hey, got to do it for today. Let's live for tomorrow, or whatever it's called. This man is actually practiced what he preaches. He's 20 years old, and he knows more in his 20 years than, no offense, people, but a lot of people out there. They live to the age of 80. Like my landlord, for instance. The guy's still a terrible individual at 80 years old. He never learned.
I think that he's somebody that found a passion and a purpose that he focuses on, and he engages not only with those around him, but his own personal growth and building. And I think that it's helped him. And maybe there's something out there that helps you. And I don't know. I do a call to action, I guess I would say.
That's right.
The call to action.
The call to action is go to
find your purpose.
Find your purpose and go to Twitter and tell us your purpose at What's the Play app. and let us know. Give us the feedback because we want to know what drives you. What's your passion? What's your emotion?
Tick.
That's right. And maybe, just maybe, this man can show you what it's like to find a passion, believe in it, and
pursue it.
Pursue it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Without
for the
further
lovely.
Lovely what? Where you go? A lovely day?
No. I would love
without
to
further ado, we have the
introduce-
greatest man on Wednesdays.
Yes.
Here he comes. Awaken with Leo.
Hello, my dearies. Thank you for having me. I really do appreciate it.
The lovely Leo.
There we go.
Thank you, my friends.
But
We're
you really
having these technical difficulties here. I'm going to turn off this accent right about now. Thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate this. This has been a trip, to say the least.
100. Do you think that there was some interference? The people, something did not want to hear us talk.
I'm not sure, because especially for like the first few times when I was kind of like laying in my corner for like a good minute, I was communing with the spirits.
And what did the spirits tell you?
Run. To go fuck myself. This is not their department.
That's right.
But in all actuality, really,
Oh my goodness.
I sometimes, yes, it is fun to sometimes commune with your spirit guides. It is nothing of demons and all of that occult.
Ooh.
The wabbajack mumbo jumbo and the woo woo. It's honestly it's real, and it's changed my life for the better, I would have to say.
How long have you been
Practicing.
I have been a practitioner for
What?
I would want to say 5 years now.
What are you a practitioner of?
A lot of things, actually. I consider myself to be a practitioner of many and a master of none. Some of those things would be Reiki, for example. I am a psychic medium. But I did want to kind of go into Reiki because I know it's a new topic for a lot of people. Not many people know about it. Reiki is a modality of energy healing. It was originated in Japan. However, it has been adapted into many Native American and Tibetan practices as well.
So who claims the name Reiki?
Well, so Reiki is actually a Japanese word, which in direct translation means universal life energy.
Hashtag I endorse it.
She swears by it.
I do. It really works.
Thanks, Mario.
Oh, Mario.
Oh, Mario.
The masseuse.
Anyway, so that's just kind of the simple way of explaining what it is that Reiki does, but I do want to let...
What does Reiki do?
Well, so what it does essentially is I channel universal life energy. I become a clear channel to the energy that is around me, both in the earth and in the spiritual plane.
Does that hurt you?
No, not in any way. If you are being bombarded, if you feel hurt in any way, it is not Reiki. Because you yourself, you should not be putting your own energy into it. It should just all be the energy you get from the earth and the world around you. So
the earth, the world around us, for lack of a better term, is positive and peaceful.
Correct. And in fact, there is a lot of science that backs it up when it comes to how the earth is, again, healthy for us. When we plant our bare feet on raw soil, it is
that contact.
Exactly that skin to earth contact is
love it.
Not only is it what we call grounding in the spiritual community, where it grounds us, it is actually helping us detox our body and also growing our immune system.
Right. So
it
would you
our whole
chi
being
our
essence?
being, yes.
Yeah.
No, 100%. I'm sorry. I'm not making that. So what you're saying, the turmoil that might be around us would be possibly our own thought or man-made created. We're the ones creating all this chaos. It's really the earth is just sitting there like, hey, we're good.
Correct.
We're fine.
Correct. And that's kind of something that which reminds me of something funny I wanted to bring up too, because I was saying, like this practice that it is that I do, it is nothing at all demonic or anything like that. And I wanted to bring up where people say like I have demons, I deal with demons, this and that, and I think to myself when they tell me, I don't mean to come off cold-hearted, is
right.
Trust me, sweetie, we all have demons.
Mm-hmm.
And when people claim to have these demons where they're being affected physically, mentally, and emotionally, where maybe crazy shit's going on in their house, that is their negativity.
Yeah, self-infliction.
Exactly, the self-inflicted negativity that has manifested itself into their home and into their lives as
making
well.
themselves.
But I think that even the smartest of you, or even myself, I find very, very enlightened and very, very aware of my consciousness and surroundings. I fall into the same trap. There's like everybody else. If you concentrate and you say there's every day there's so many weeds in my garden, I got to pick them or else they overtake my garden, right? But you have to, if I do concentrate on that, my life starts to just focus on that, and it's like, whoa, and then everybody at the stoplight, oh, why is everybody cutting me off today? Or why, it just starts to manifest itself, and it's all a byproduct, you're saying, of our own
self-sabotage,
our own manifestation, or the energy that we're projecting and that we're bringing into ourselves.
100% correct. It's that age-old story, that saying of whatever you put out into the universe, it's gonna come back at you. Like what you were saying, getting cut off in traffic. Like, why the fuck am I always getting cut off in traffic?
Right.
Chances are it's most likely gonna happen again.
Right. It probably happens when you're feeling good too, and you don't even realize it.
Right.
Yeah, it's all how you react.
Right. Life is all about perspective. The problem is not the problem. The problem is your perceptive on the problem.
And so by practicing Reiki, I guess that's where we're going with that, right? The practice of Reiki is to help the individual
Healing process.
Heal and pull away from that negative.
It's
addressing the different
So, what Reiki is yes, it is meant to help other people. As a practitioner myself, I have kind of taken up this duty and this responsibility to, of course, always accept my clients as they are and help them to what it is that they need. But what's great about Reiki as well is how you can use it on yourself. I use Reiki on myself every day. And Reiki is not always a hands-on modality. You don't have to make contact with the person's body. As long as you are able to...
Except if you're Mario.
Unless if you're Mario.
No, he doesn't touch me when he's doing his Reiki.
Okay.
He'll explain. No, he'll explain. I'm serious. Like, he'll explain more about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he'll explain it.
Oh my god, I love
you so much. I love you too. Can you explain Mario's Reiki?
Mario's Reiki. I don't think I can, honestly.
No. It's energies.
We're good.
Oh, goodness.
I don't really go back to that. So, yes.
Right.
As you were saying.
Yes, Reiki can be done to oneself. I do it to myself all the time. And like I was saying, it does not need to be hands-on. There are even ways that you can do distance healing, and that's something that you also learn when you take up the position of becoming a practitioner of Reiki. There are 3 levels in it, as well as the 5 Reiki principles, which I will go into in length in a future video, which you can find every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the best time. With Awaken Wednesdays with yours truly,
4 p.m. The Wicked Witch of Twitch.
I love you, Steven. Oh god.
I was just about to say something, but I was like, I don't know. You guys react.
You love Mario, and let's just leave it like that.
Mario.
What? I love what he does to my body.
You heard it here, folks.
No, it has.
If there's ever been
That's the name of his company,
a better
too.
commercial for Reiki.
Healing Hands.
The Healing Hands of Reiki.
So you practice Reiki, and what I was just going to ask you though, you don't take in other people by trying to channel, the earth and the surroundings into and trying to open these people's eyes, right? You don't is there a possibility that some of their negativity jumps into you?
Oh, of course. There is always the matter of someone else's energy that comes on to me. I myself, I am an empath.
Me too.
In many ways, I can't go to Vegas. Like I cannot stay long in Vegas.
Why is that?
So there's actually a story. A long time ago, before I knew what being an empath was, I went to Vegas because I have family there. And we were staying, I want to say in Mandalay Bay or something.
Oh, I love that one.
Or no, it was
great massages.
What is up with you and the massages?
Does Mario work at Mandalay Bay?
I love constantly being
I can't do Reiki, but I can massage.
Constantly being touched.
Constantly being touched?
Yes, I have a painful body. It needs to be relaxed.
Oh, you poor thing.
Massages every night.
God, I freaking wish I had to get one.
Who Cares podcast every Monday night, everybody.
Anyway, so I digress. The story goes, I was in the Orleans. Is
that even still around?
Oh yeah, that's still around. It smells like
I don't think it
like burning garbage.
Cheap hookers and cigarettes.
I don't think it.
I'm pretty sure it's still around. I need to ask my cousin. But anyway, I was there.
Dre's. I think Dre's was out there. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I was out there and we were waiting for our room.
It's better now.
To get ready.
Thank you, Ramsey.
So I was staying in with my family. We were in a cafe that was inside the casino, and I sit down and I'm reading the menu, and the next thing I know, I have tears rolling down my eyes, and I'm shaking. And my dad's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, are you having a seizure? Are you having a stroke? Like, what the fuck?"
Right.
And I'm like, I felt anxious. I felt sad. I felt mad. I felt almost every negative emotion that
was being projected from others.
Right. It's all these people that are just, in this constant state of just being, pissed off. They're losing their money.
Right.
And just all of this negativity that's washing over me. It's literally like being hit by a tsunami of just pure negativity. And this is why I can't stay in Vegas long. Like, I can go to Fremont Street. I can't go to the Strip. I can't go into casinos.
Wait, and you also haven't been to Vegas with me where there's none of that.
Hey, Sam's. Have you ever been to Sam's?
Samstown?
Samstown. Positive energies there. Family friendly.
I have not been
No,
there.
if you want some good energy in Vegas, no, because I do feel a lot of energy.
Well, I mean, look, it's interesting that you said Vegas. Unfortunately, we had some... unfortunately, we had some. Oh my God, we had some people in my family that unfortunately contracted COVID in Vegas.
Oh, and, goodness!
Yeah, sorry to bring it down right now, but the thing about that is that maybe Vegas is. Oh, speaking of Vegas, we also
Vegas just walked into the building.
Vegas actually just walked in. The mayor of Vegas just. That's interesting.
Synchronicity.
Yeah. So when you were sitting there, what was it that you just felt the whole city just kind of like, or in that cafe, or what do you think you felt?
I'm pretty sure it was the raw energy, the raw emotion of the casino itself, just completely toppling over me.
The Orleans was a terrible casino. Is Orleans? We have Aunt Jackson in the Ansley Strums.
You're drowning.
Is the Orleans still in? It's not there anymore, right?
I'm pretty sure the Orleans is still there.
Part of the bowling tour. Anytime you have bowling.
Maybe your audience can tell us.
Yeah. Can anybody here on in the chat?
I'm still pretty sure the Orleans is there.
That might be part of the Mandela effect.
That may be part of the Mandela effect. Speaking of which,
we don't want to tell them yet.
We don't want to tell them yet?
No, nobody in their company has heard about it yet. So I mean, we can't tell the audience.
We won't. All right, we won't. We won't.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, Leo, being the man that he is, he's also come up with a fantastic new show idea that's becoming. It's gonna be
the world's greatest segment.
It's not just segment show. I mean,
series.
It might be better than the Who Cares podcast. I don't want to go.
Docu-series.
That'll be fucking awesome.
Nothing can top the Who Cares podcast. But if there was one that might challenge it,
challenge accepted.
Orleans is on 4500 West Tropicana Ave.
Holy shit! It's still there.
But just Leo, can you?
It smells like burning garbage
and cheap hookers.
My favorite place. Nothing wrong with cheap hookers. No.
Yeah, expensive hookers. That's a different story.
Cheap hookers, expensive medical costs.
This is true. That is absolutely true.
Sharing the love and joy.
That's a whole other subject.
Gifts
Yeah, like,
that keep giving.
you know,
Sorry.
that's absolutely true. I
I
don't.
love my new friend Leo. I think we connect on a very
Help me.
comical.
Help me. Help me.
In an empath sort of way.
Please. Please, God, help me.
So, all right. So Reiki, we got into that. You're an empath. I feel like I'm an empath too, of some certain way. And that's probably why we all get along here.
Yes.
I feel like I take on the world.
The energy
I have
neutral.
the world on my shoulders. A lot of people think it's arrogance, but it's just because I have all your guys' garbage on my back.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't ever want to hear my
I don't-
garbage.
Well, it's there.
It's there. It's
right.
You don't want to hear it, you just feel it.
It's on the shoulder blade. It's right between the.
Inside.
It's right here, like right, almost there. Yep. It's
Are you
really.
sure you're just trying not to get a free massage?
I know,
No.
there's a knot
What am I
right
at?
there.
What am I, Victoria?
Hey,
She
all
loves me.
hands on back instead of deck.
So
Wow.
so now that we've established 2 out of the 3 people on here are empaths.
And
I'm a-
and probably 3
Wow.
of the 3 are very cheap hookers.
I know. Someday you'll be one.
Some more than others.
Oh my god.
No, I'm speaking for myself only. So you, hi mom.
Hi, Mom.
So you're an empath. You're practicing Reiki. What else is there that the world should know about you that you do?
Well, so I am also a practicing psychic medium, and I love how as soon as I say that, this one here grabs my tarot cards without my permission.
You didn't see that?
What if I put bad
I'm
energy
totally-
on it? It's
I'm
good energy.
totally
I would say that you didn't see that coming.
I didn't touch the cards. I touched the case.
I'm totally joking. I really don't mind. But I do specialize in the tarot. If you guys haven't seen it yet, there is a. If you go on our Twitch, there is an archive of me. There are 3 videos where I do deep dives into the into the tarot.
Into the twat?
Into
the
Twitch.
twat?
Not into the twat. I do not swing that way.
Nope.
He's letting it.
And guys, he's taken.
Yes.
That's right.
I'm protective of your beau.
And you haven't even met him yet.
No.
Even though
She's
I
an-
just
maybe
support
she's an empath
healthy
too.
causes.
even though he's like
I
20,000
support
miles
healthy
away. He's like
causes.
in Denmark right now.
That's the best
But we're still
kind.
streaming live in Denmark right now.
It's the best kind.
He's over in Denmark right now. Probably on like
Twitch is in Denmark.
Is Twitch in Denmark? I'm
Yes,
pretty sure it's in Denmark.
absolutely. They have
You're-
computers.
You know what's really popping in European countries is the Discord. So join our Discord.
Yes, join our Discord.
Join this
I
community.
would love to talk more about bullshit tarot and bullshit Reiki.
No,
bullshit
it's
empath.
not.
Cheap hookers in Vegas.
no.
Yes, all the cheap hookers.
We can have the
Hold
most
on one
enlightening
second.
conversations.
Hold on one second. Where it's going to go? Even join our Discord. Be part of this. You have actually been the psychic medium. You've charged an astronomical price. I unfortunately had to pay that at one point. That's how I met him. But
Ooh,
yeah, so get my
interesting.
But for $5,
Story for another time.
$5 a tier,
I know. $5 make a holler.
right here, subscribe.
Hey yo.
He will definitely provide
Online
that
special?
service. Yeah.
Yeah, our online group on.
That would normally go for, I don't know, $50, $60, $70.
You can go up to like 80 or more.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Depends how long you're with.
It does depend on the length of the reading. I want to say when Steven came to me the first time, I want to say he got a 30-minute session with me.
I mean,
Cheap.
I'm always trying to find the advantage.
Yeah, so he
Right.
got a 30-minute
Cost
session
efficient.
with me, and I'm pretty sure at that time it was still my normal rates that I have now, which was $60. I want to say.
Yikes.
I feel like.
Got a real
So, like,
good.
even still.
Do you have a
for-
punch card or something?
For like a 10, even still for like a 10-minute reading, that's still $20.
Well worth it.
So
5
for
readings, you get a massage.
5 readings, you get a massage.
A Reiki massage.
So what we're saying is a fantastic deal.
Yes.
Yes.
Online special.
And you'll even be able to get to see it live. I will be doing a reading for our lovely host.
This story, Michaels.
And also, I did want to let you guys know where to find our Discord. It is on our Twitter page. If you go into the link tree
At What's the
in
Play
our
app?
bio, you'll be able to just sign up, subscribe, follow all of our social media platforms. So that's where you're able to find it if you're curious and you want to get engaged. So get engaged. And without further ado, I'm ready.
Wait, quick. He's a
always
psychic
spoiling.
medium. Psychic medium. Reiki. And then also we wanted to talk a little bit because right now we're seeing this trend on which is probably good or bad or indifferent. I don't really know, but we're seeing this trend of like, witchcraft and tarot card reading, and like it's part of this horrible, it's being attached to certain,
Negative
a bad stigma, negative connotations that, are in the news lately and whatnot with some terrible individuals. Is there anything that you would like to say to let our audience know, like, that it's not like that?
Well, so kind of like I said in the beginning, and
Right.
I think I don't know. We
went off topic a little bit.
This is like the third take we've done of this podcast.
Right, we're all over the place.
So who knows what we've said?
So, but I'll say it again anyway, is that none of this comes from a dark place. All of the energy that I bring in, all of my intentions are pure in its rawest form. I try and bring in caring and just overall insightful messages. However, I will tell you like it is. I'm not afraid to tell you the truth in what it is that I see. More often than not, I do see the good bits of it, but if there is a warning of some kind that comes through that you may not want to hear, it's because spirit or your higher self needs you to know what's up ahead.
Mm-hmm. Be able to plan, to be able to...
Preparations of the heart.
Right.
I saw that one coming. That's a great song title.
And along with that too, I first off, I did not devote myself to the devil. I have not sacrificed any babies, goats, lambs.
No possessions or exorcisms.
None of that.
We say no to that.
That's
disgusting.
Nah, it's nasty. Have you seen The Exorcist?
It's gross.
It's gross.
Evil. That's what's crazy. Evil. Whatever anybody wants to practice, religion wise or whatnot, but evil is real.
Mm-hmm. Very real.
Evil is real, and that's the one thing that we're trying to keep everybody out there away from. Right?
Yeah.
We want everybody to, just like this gentleman has. He's bettered himself. He's done the best that he can in a particular field. You've done the best you can getting massaged, and I've done the best I can to.
Because that's all I do.
I'm just kidding. No, you do fantastic things. You've been an amazing component of this company. But we want to make sure that it's a positive message, and it not just a positive message. Oh yeah, like here's a meme. No, positive meaning like
feel good. It's real.
It's right.
Unfiltered.
There you go. You
blunt.
go with it. You run with it. That's good. No, I'm serious.
Raw.
100%.
No, but he is 100% raw. Yes.
Yeah. And
bareback raw.
And so, anyways, we just want to make sure that everybody out there understands that
really can feel it hit your heart.
Our best intentions are for you, our followers and subscribers. I'm losing my mind here. I can't even keep a straight face right now. But I don't hate you guys. I love it. I love it. I'm just trying to. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Hold your composure.
The Who Cares
Gather
podcast
your
gone off the rails.
thoughts. Collect your words.
Let's let you guys do your thing.
All right. Yeah. Steven's been making you work for it. I can tell.
Seriously, making me wait and wait. I feel like I'm a little kid waiting for my Christmas present under the tree, and I'm allowed to open that one gift before Christmas, and you're just saying, no, we gotta make dinner now, and then we have to do dessert, and then you have to do dishes. It's like, let me open my present.
I'm the nightmare before Christmas.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna move out of the way here so that everybody. I don't want to take away from what we're about to witness.
We're a family. Come.
No. Should we take away some of this right here?
How much space do you need?
I don't need much. I think I'm good. We may want to move the MacBook just
get that out of here. We don't need it.
We'll just close it.
No.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pinch you.
Yes, you did.
I was just making sure he feels alive.
All right. So typically, with how my readings start out is you'll be getting a live look and what it looks like in person. So if you have never gotten a reading done before, this is something very common that you'll see. It's a very traditional, I would like to say, reading. It is psychic in a sense, and I know I said briefly what it is that mediumship is, how it's connecting to the spirit world. And it is not evil. Possessions are a no-no. That does not happen.
Real life reactions.
In fact, am I right in saying this, that our actual deck from Vegas, that they use these deck of cards, and even if you're playing at home with a deck of cards, the actual 52 card deck derives from this particular tarot. Am I wrong in saying that? Or?
You are actually completely correct. So the tarot was actually the precursor to our traditional playing cards.
Ooh.
I know in our traditional playing cards, I want to say there's 52.
I think 52.
52. In a traditional tarot deck, there
58?
are 78.
78? I knew there was an 8.
78 cards in this deck. And right now, I'm actually going to get our lovely, lovely Tori Michaels here to shuffle these for me.
Oh, I haven't done this in a while,
Oh, you
man.
poor thing.
I don't want to bend your cards.
Oh, I don't mind.
Pretend it's Mario.
I'm struggling. I'm not a card dealer in any way, shape, or form.
What was
but
that
look at it, it's
Stevie
very.
Nicks song? I was the dealer.
Um,
I was the dealer.
Never been that type of dealer.
And it wasn't hard. I love Stevie Nicks.
It's always been. So do I
That's what
split the
I'm-
deck too? Do I like?
So you shuffle them however you want, and don't forget, this is the most important part when you're shuffling, is always set an intention.
Oh, okay.
I probably should have left
Hold
it
on,
that.
let me get serious then.
Oh,
Let
Stevie
me get
Nicks.
serious.
Stevie Nicks used to be really pretty.
She's still pretty. Fuck you.
That's right. You stick up.
Mom,
Like, given she is kind of a
my guess
bitch.
is.
Oh wow.
Wait, hold on. You really still think that she's attractive?
Aesthetics. But is she really attractive if her heart is wicked?
See?
Ugly doesn't look good on anybody.
No, it does not.
Not even Stevie Nicks.
Let's see. Who else would we say that used to be absolutely gorgeous and now looks like hell?
All right.
We
My
shouldn't be
intention
saying
is
mean
set.
things.
It's not mean. It's just
My focus
take care of your life.
is on this.
All right. Was there a specific question or topic that you wanted to address? It can be vague. It can be specific. It doesn't matter.
Do I double with my love life? Yeah. I'm intrigued.
That's the question.
I think he knows what I'm.
Wait, he already knows what the question was?
Yeah. Like,
Okay, what's the question? Can you say it very clear for the audience?
All right. So far, I can already feel that there's someone that you're talking with right now. Correct.
Yes and no.
I feel like, is this sort of like past lover in a way?
I just kind of want to know what I want.
She wants to know what she wants.
Yes.
That's not selfish.
Honey, I cannot give you that information. Only you know
No,
what you want.
I don't know. I just kind of want to know, like, what you read about my love life.
All right.
Or
So for the $5 tier, I will typically do a 3-card spread. And it's normally whatever it is that I feel. It may be past, present, future. It may be completely past, present, or completely future. It's however it is that I am feeling.
I have a question.
Yes.
Teacher. Obviously, the past. I'm lately in my life. The past is almost irrelevant, in the sense that obviously we are who we are, right? That's made us who we are. But I think, especially right now, people are clinging to it. The nostalgic of pre-COVID or pre-this, or when times were good. That time is gone. Was it even real? Even that's an even harder thing to swallow in itself.
Ooh, yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Mhm.
That is a hard pill. And another one too that I've been thinking of, and I feel like have accepted at this point, is we have to understand as well, when we do come out of this, that our version,
Right.
our thought process of what normal is, it will be forever changed.
100%. Right. And so just in this, using this, but I think we talked about this on another podcast. Like, I love my grandparents more than God's green earth. It's almost like it's been so long. Were they even here? Like what I'm saying is, in readings, how much emphasis should be placed on the past when really that shit's gone, and all you have really is the now, the present, and the future.
Well,
I'm kind of like wanting to focus on like future.
That's what I'm saying. So all we have really is the present, and then possibly if you live long enough, or if you live tomorrow, then you have the future or whatever.
correct. And so now I do know where it is that you're coming from. I get it. However, yes, the past is behind us.
Mm-hmm.
But
However,
completely relevant.
it can still be relevant to us. We have to learn from our past,
Right.
so that way we don't let it happen again.
and
Right.
affect our future.
and affect our future. We have to learn from our mistakes.
Mhm.
Yes, we have to accept them and move on from them. But before we do that, we have to learn from them.
So really, that's all the past is really relevant for.
Yeah, because if we forget about the history, then we just keep repeating it.
Right?
Well, okay.
And that's sometimes why it's important to bring up the past in readings.
And recognize it, but not like stay hooked on it
Okay,
in a cycle.
to bring it into the news cycle, right? They're tearing down statues, or like you talk about cancel culture.
Oh my gosh.
They're
Don't
going
get
to-
me started.
Just hold on one second. They're going about things, trying to cancel the past like it never even happened, right? And understandable that a lot of these things do bring up horrible memories and things of that nature. But in some sense too, when you try to erase the past because of, we have to be careful of living in the moment and what's like hot trending at that moment. Like maybe, 100 years or 50 years from now, they may hate us. There might be a new cancel culture that thinks we're the biggest bunch of idiots.
Oh,
Right.
there is going to be.
So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
so in reading, is there a hierarchy in your 3-card set?
In a way, it's my own method of madness.
Okay.
Because things that I like to tell people when it comes to how I read, because the way that you get the reading may vary depending on the person you see. For me, I use the tarot cards as this form of base,
Okay.
this structure, how it is that it's going to, continue on, how the reading is going to go, where it's going to direct me.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of the time,
I
am
see.
reading the person's energy.
Okay. So I'm going to talk about you, that you're using that as kind of like a past, present, and future as for this individual, and using that as the base. So you get a feeling from here that gives you the ability to see now and the future. Okay.
And
Perfect.
can we save all further questions for the end of reading? It's about me right now.
You did pay your $5.
No, I'm serious though. I want
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
his focus and energy to be on this reading.
I'm sorry.
What
He's
if
not
you're
even touching
tainting
it. And he's not even
What if
touching it.
you're tainting my reading?
He's not going to taint nothing.
Okay, please. Thank you.
Taint.
The taint. My favorite spot.
Um,
Okay.
Oh my god.
oh god, I'm going to hell in every religion.
So peaceful.
Anyway, so I am going to go into the reading here. I'm going to actually name the 3 cards here, and keep them in mind. They may be important for future episodes. We do have the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 2 of Pentacles. Now, if we remember in my episodes with the lesser arcana or the minor arcana, is that pentacles have to do with our earthly possessions. They may have to deal with money, work, where it is that we live, whereas the cups have to do with our more emotional structure, our emotional well-being, and even sometimes our spiritual well-being. So now I am going to kind of come in here. I'm going to try and tap into this energy. So far here, yes, the 5 of Pentacles is definitely bringing me to a past of yours where I'm seeing, I'm almost seeing it's like this hard time you're going through. I'm seeing financial struggles, but I'm seeing you not going it alone. I see a partner in your life, and it may not be romantic. It may just be someone very close to you. But I'm seeing these financial issues. I'm almost seeing like a car accident of some kind, but I'm still seeing people behind you, and I'm almost feeling like it's as if it's the people you would least expect to be behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas for now, we have the 5 of Chalices, this representing a bit of the past, but how it is that you have learned from your past and acquiring it and using it in your present, and may even use it in your future. Now, the 5 of Chalices, or the 5 of Cups here, is telling me how the things that you have left in your past, you have left and you have learned from them. Now it's a matter of accepting it, because I'm seeing some things in your past you have yet to accept. I'm almost seeing like a deep, this may go deep, I'm going to be honest, a deep trauma. And this is going to be something that's, I almost hear like it's left a mental scar, if that makes sense. Something I also wanted to mention to the audience is that me and Tori, we have not known each other long. We have known each other for
2 times you met.
Yes,
we've only
you
met
know
twice.
nothing about my life.
Yeah, I know nothing of her personal life whatsoever. We have met twice for, I think, all of like half an hour, maybe an hour.
Professional meetings for launching your shows.
Right,
That's it.
pretty much. So
nothing to do with my personal life
Correct.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
This is crazy, everybody.
I did just want to say that just so people aren't like, oh, you know
Full
her.
disclaimer.
Full disclaimer. But anyway, so going back to what made this be this emotional mental scar on you has made you to the beautiful and empathic person you are now. Whereas further on, now we're finally getting to the topic at hand. I see it now. So I do see, I see almost a love interest. However, I see them in a very far off distance. And I'm seeing this in my third eye, my mind's eye.
Can you explain the third eye part?
Right. So I did also talk about this in our, I think it was my last episode of Awaken Wednesday. I talked about the chakras.
Episode 3.
I think that's episode 4 now.
Episode 4.
It's episode 4 now because I did 3 episodes on the tarot already. So
episode 4 was play games.
And I did talk about the third eye, and our third eye is our chakra, which is at our on our brow or on our forehead, and it's how it is that we can see the messages that spirit may give to us, or what it is that we can see energy, we can see auras, which is another thing that I also wanted to mention as well. My next episode is going to be about auras, the auric field, and how it is that we can read those. But I digress. Here is what I am seeing, because we have the Two of Pentacles, and the big thing is the ships in the distance. I know the audience can't see her right now, but like I said, it is in past episodes. It's a little far.
Should I take the camera?
No.
Go for it. I don't care.
Who cares?
Who cares? It's it's our podcast. Don't hit the light, Steven.
No.
I think it was me.
It's okay. It's fine. No.
I think it was almost better.
It's cool. Yeah, just leave it.
Anyway, so what this card is showing us here is...
No, we need some light.
Yeah, let's not fuck with it.
So basically, in this card, there are 2 ships very far in the background, very hard to see. And this is kind of what I see as well with your possible romanticism in the future. It's almost so far yet so close. So close yet so far. Mm-hmm.
It's almost within your grasp. However, it is your priorities that are going to keep you, I don't want to say in check, but it's going to be your priorities to your career and to your own well-being.
That come first.
That come first. Yes, I always say that. I always tell this to my partner. He's never been in a relationship before, and he always puts me first, and I love him for it. But I tell him he can't do that. He needs to put himself first.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a better person than us. Or maybe me.
No, but are we the better people because we take care of ourselves so that we can be better for the other person?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I take care of myself all the time.
Exactly. As a very famous black man once told me.
Huh. What?
I was just about to say a very inappropriate question.
It was RuPaul.
Oh.
If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love anyone else? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. I love this studio. I love my friends.
And we love you.
Aw.
We do.
I do not tell a lie.
But this is essentially what it is that I'm seeing, that you are going to put yourself first, and you need to before you get into any relationship.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I am reluctant.
Mm-hmm. And I do want to pull out one more card for you because the spirit wants me to.
He's going one more.
Justice. Finally, we get a major arcana card here.
What?
The number 11 of the tarot, Justice.
Holy shit.
Now, this here is showing the eventually you, again, kind of getting your shit together, girl.
Yep.
Getting your shit together. And I do see a very, I see a lasting relationship here, because when I look at the Justice card, this man in this red cloak, it's it's almost taking me on this journey. The red cloak, it's taking me down into a almost like a raw surface to where the two of you can be your purest self and be honest with one another. I almost see them having darker hair as well. They may dye it though, because it's funny because I see it changing color. Almost like it changes with the season or something. But
or with the moods. How he's feeling the emotions.
Right. Oh, you said moods. I thought you said moons.
Change moon cycles. I'm all about that.
The phases, all that stuff.
Well, you know moon cycles.
Yeah, here and there. I want to say we just have a full moon actually right now.
Really?
Can I?
That's why I'm feeling so fiery.
Is today the 3rd?
Yes. That's why I'm all. I know.
Tres.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, I'm hoping.
So with the justice card, what does that entail? A justice card. That it's interesting that you pulled that up.
Well, so this because in my head I asked, what is it that she will get when she is in this relationship? What is it that she may achieve? And it is this balance, but it is all done herself.
That's right.
It all has to be done herself. She needs to find this balance within herself, and
that's what I've been seeking too.
And then
you've been doing it.
Well, like creating boundaries and like prioritizing like relationships has always been a struggle for me. Not
just that, you've been creating your world by yourself.
Yeah.
100%. And we're very proud of you for that. 100%. And we're so proud of you to be a part of our company.
Yeah. It has been a struggle.
Right. Can you elaborate on any of the past and the present or no? Or is this strictly for the love?
So I can. I know I said that, or I know she said that she wanted it to be focused on love.
Okay, yeah.
But right now, this is
you could just go with it.
She needs to hear.
Yeah.
Oftentimes with the tarot, they don't care what you want to hear.
No.
In fact, they never care what you want to hear. They want to tell you what you need to hear. And this is something that I feel like the tarot needed to tell you. And it kind of goes on with what it is that we were speaking about before, is learning from the past. And I couldn't have asked for a better moment for these cards to come up and have the message come to me in that way.
Well, overall, I think it was a good message. I got lucky this round.
And this is your first time, too.
I know. I'm so happy.
This is your first reading.
$5.
Positive note.
$5, everybody.
$5.
No, but in all seriousness,
15. A couple more cards.
So I have a question. With the numbers of like how many cards are placed or laid out, like how does explain how that really works? I know it's probably complex more than explaining how it works, but is there like different sets or like different readings? Like you're speaking to someone who knows nothing.
So there are many, 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 many different kinds of tarot decks. However, they all have the same cards in them. They all have the same 78. Some kind of go off script and they'll actually put more cards in. Or they may change the name of certain cards, but they always carry the same meaning.
Okay. Whereas, so you could just be throwing them down and you're still getting the same message.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're like, bitch, you need to listen.
Oh, yeah, no. I did a reading for my brother, and I'm not going to put him blast on
and they're all
anything.
trying to fish for another.
We love you, brother.
So I gave him a reading.
Brother.
I gave him a reading once with this very same deck, actually. And we got, we did the reading. It was about his love life. I'm not going to go into it because he'll kill me.
Or lack therehof.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding. I have no idea. But his brother, I have no idea. I totally don't even know.
That's my brother you're talking about.
I'm the host, guys.
Oh, man. I'm totally joking. But,
comic relief.
He came back to me a week later, and I told him, no, I'm not going to do another reading for you.
He wants his answer changed.
He does. It was so funny. And I always tell my clients when I've been doing this professionally as well, let life happen. Live life. Let yourself live in the moment. Steven, what the fuck are you doing?
Reading.
Reading the room in a interesting
Reading rainbow.
way.
Clearly, he's not reading the room.
Reading rainbow. It's a reading rainbow. No, it's a reading rainbow. You said reading. I'm
That's some comic relief.
I'm just trying to put the backdrop to it.
Put the backdrop to it. All right. I
Reading
don't
rainbow.
know what cartoon
He's
thing
dabbling with music.
Sorry, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my god!
Shut up.
What wasn't that like the same thing that was like, the reason why we couldn't speak was because of music?
Oh yeah, you're orchestrating the distraction in our lives.
Call me Beelzebub.
What? We do not speak that name in here.
And cancel.
No, so your brother, you were saying how your brother was like trying to find and fish for a different answer.
Yes.
So because he not like probably most people are.
Oh no, he was definitely not happy with the answers I gave him.
Yeah.
And he came to me about a week later, and I told him no. You know, I want you to live your life. I don't want you. First off, to be addicted to getting readings because there's so many people. There are actual psychic junkies.
Yeah, they should be.
Wait, hold on. You're giving out. I mean, and to everybody out there, your Instagram is
Leeboy_927.
But you're also telling everybody that hey, maybe one or two here, please don't get addicted to it. I love your money, but please, I have to cut you off at a certain point.
Exactly. I would like to say
an amazing person.
I don't. I would like to say I don't do this for the money.
That's right.
But
you have to live.
I have to live.
It's for the
I gotta pay bills.
That's right.
I need to pay bills. Along with that as well, there is this unwritten rule that there needs to be some kind of exchange in energy. For a long time, I didn't really believe in that until it really started taking an effect on me.
Yeah, it really resonated with you that you needed to be like fully.
Yeah, otherwise you're like a whore for hire kind of, in some sense, right? I mean,
you're fake, doing fake orgasms.
Oh my god. Anyway, I caved eventually from my brother, and he said, he would not take no for an answer. So
wait. What do you mean he wouldn't? About you giving them
about the reading.
Right.
He needed to hear more.
I thought he was. Yeah, I gotcha.
So I had a different deck. I had a different deck with me. It was called the Wild Unknown. Beautiful deck. It's all nature oriented. It's one of my favorites.
Pretty.
And I used that, and I shit you not,
the same shit.
The same fucking cards came out. They weren't all in the same spot.
Or order,
but they were all there. Because I always do when it comes to love and relationships, I tend to do the same spread for that. And given they may not have been the same spot, but they were identical, card for card. And I told him,
message isn't not loud and clear, man.
Yeah. So it's not how many times you go. I mean, obviously, there needs to be time in between your readings, possibly. There needs to be time needs to happen. You can't just, I'm going to get a different answer. It's not like, you're playing the slot machine, you're going to get a different, outcome.
And still, you may get another outcome. There may be, of course, a lot can happen in a day. A lot can happen in a week.
But that comes with accepting the old outcome and understanding it, I think.
Right.
Like if you're getting the same reading because you're creating a block, like that's not.
And Leo,
reality.
can you tell us exactly what it was that your brother was going through?
That's his personal life.
I'm just kidding.
That's his own personal.
I'm just messing around.
No, I cannot because I love him.
That's right. No, we're just messing around. We'd never do that.
So, what brings me to my second question is, so there is different, so you said you have a certain layout or form that you do for love readings.
Correct.
So could you talk about some of the other forms that you have?
Yes, sure. So, oftentimes when I do love readings, it has to do with compatibility. Because a lot of people will come to me and say, I've been talking to this person, it's been going really well. I want to see if you can tell me.
Hate it when things are perfect,
right?
I love the beginning of relationships.
And they come to me and say, I would love to see what it is that you can see. Can you see us getting married?
Are we able to maintain this
99%? We're probably 99% sure it's not going to be end in marriage. It's probably not.
You never know. But
I mean, odds are not in your favor.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
But maybe it's not your own doing, but fate's.
I mean, just
rereading those books. For the
mean,
new one.
No, so I
okay.
have
Well, can you
another-
finish this thing?
Right, I still need to do this because it is what, like past midnight already.
That's right. It's a witching hour.
It is almost a witching hour. 3
Yeah,
a.m.
it's 3 a.m.
Oh, what do I know?
Yeah, 3 a.m. is the witching hour. But anyway,
I'm
so
an idiot. I'm an idiot.
What was I talking about?
You were talking about the different forms
Forms.
and the different
Right.
readings that you have acquired for each.
So when it comes to like love and relationships,
Mhm.
it, like I said, oftentimes it has to do with compatibility
Mhm.
because they have someone in mind.
Yeah.
So I often will do this spread that has 3 lines, 3 vertical, and they also can go horizontal. But there's one row of the person's individual life path, and then there's the third row that is the possible partner, the person that they're interested in, their individual life path,
Mm-hmm.
and then there is the path in the middle.
So is
And-
that like a compatibility reading?
So that the path in the middle is how it is that I can tell the compatibility,
Oh, okay.
because it will show what it is that they may have in common or what it is that they may not have in common, and I will go past, present, future with that as well.
So you're able to tell them basically kind of areas that they may butt heads with? And...
Right.
Okay.
They or things they may relate to. I may see something that has to do with, I feel like that, or I see that you and this person can relate a lot when it comes to your place in work. I feel like you two may work in the same field together or may work well together.
That's awesome, because you know what's crazy is with this reading that you're telling me about, like how
Nope. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. I don't want to.
Well,
I don't want to stop you because I want to get your summary of it.
It's a
But
future. It's like, if I don't know, because like I've been thinking about it, and I got like the outcome that is the most important. And if someone was to question me, like, what is the most important thing, or what are the most important aspects in a relationship, and it's like, obviously I'm not going to say sex because let's face it, it's going to be amazing anyways.
I mean, it's pretty important.
No, I'm saying it's always going to be good with me. But no, I'm not concerned in that area. I want to know. I want to know, like,
That's honesty.
are they going to be able to
Perform as a man or a woman.
No, be compatible with me, and like what you were saying, like in like growing together, compatibility, like sharing the same like goals and futures and stuff like
Fluids.
that. I don't know. That's important to me, and that's like basically what.
That's really what it really.
That was
boils
the
down
most
to.
important thing for me, and
Right,
not
no, that's really what it
everybody.
is.
That's
It's not about
most
sex.
the important to everyone else, because like I want to be able to like stand the person when their dick don't work no more, you know.
And there's that, you know,
or
that's
whatever,
a possibility.
You know.
That is a possibility.
All right, and even that, of course, that grows with time, unlike their dick.
Hey, wait, I beg to differ on that.
That's hilarious.
I beg to differ on that because I have evaluated situations where I've seen a particular item in the past and it was a certain size, and then in the future it's way bigger.
Yeah, but we're talking about like older, older crusty men.
I'm telling you, I've just begged to differ.
I will believe it when I see it.
I've seen it.
And
I've experienced these things.
And I pray
So-
I will never see it.
So
You don't like it growing?
So
over
okay,
here?
all right, yeah, everybody, we're getting off topic here. We're getting off the past, present, and future part. I think to summarize on my end, because I want to get your summary about us.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what you were talking about is you really want to concentrate on the future, right? And that's the most important to you, right?
Yeah, because in my life,
Because really, who gives a fuck about the
end
past?
goal, you know what I mean? The end
Okay.
goal, like that's what I'm always working
Right.
towards.
So really,
All the little
F the past, because the past does not equal the future, but it has its place and it has its semblance in there. And for him to give the best type of reading, he needs to channel that aspect. But really, everybody out there, leave the past behind. Whether you succeeded, whether you failed, whether you were the king of the world, or whether you were the butt of all jokes.
learn from
Learn from it. Doesn't matter. All you have is today and tomorrow.
Of course, like 100% correct.
Maybe tomorrow.
Along with that as well is something that I learned from my teachers, because I did take a lot of classes when it came to developing my intuitive gifts, becoming a psychic, was a lot of people expect you to tell them things about their past, to
know it.
I guess
confirm that you know what you're talking about,
right,
to be like testing them, like
right. So that way you can test their legitimacy. Because
okay, that's
could,
like the barometer for it.
Because I could spew out a bunch of stuff about your future and not know what the hell I'm talking about. It's like, okay,
it's a fortune cookie tale.
I just went 20 minutes.
No, you know what I mean. Like
I just spent 20. Right.
100%.
I just spent 20 minutes talking to you, saying like all of these great things that are going to happen in your future.
Right. But if you have no prerequisite or prep,
right, and you just spend all this money just to get told all this stuff that someone may not be serious about.
Yeah.
Have you ever has something so instantaneously happened like that you gave a reading or whatnot and the future actually happened, like literally legitimately they walked out or the next day and they called you and they're like, oh my God, Leo, you're the greatest person I've ever met. Or you're a jerk because I just got hit by a car and you told me I was going to.
So it's kind of funny because there were two separate occasions. One that had to do with someone's past, things that one thing that they didn't actually remember until they left.
Oh my God!
Until they left my office, and then emailed me, and it was a reading I did for this Marine. And I told him, I said, I see
you've killed a lot of people.
Hurrah!
You've killed a lot of people. You probably blocked that out of your mind. Now remember it.
I saw this.
Sorry.
Oh my God! I saw this mental image in my mind of him in a desert, and he's stabbing the ground. And I was like, what the hell?
Unfinished business.
I was like, what am I looking at here? And I felt anxious. I felt like I was gonna die. I'm like, what is happening right now? And I told him this, and he's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. He had no clue what it is that I was referring to. We went on with the reading. I got back on track. Eventually, the following day, he emailed me with a picture that his buddies took when they were in Iraq, and he was diffusing an IED with a knife.
I thought you would say with like the blood of the Saudi Arabian.
Oh God, no!
No, he was stabbing one of those giant spiders.
No, sorry. I don't want to take away. I'm sorry.
So and he sent me that image, and he told me like how that he had completely forgotten about it.
Wow, that's crazy.
And all of this other stuff, and he was like, thank you so much.
You triggered his recall memory.
So he saved a lot of people by diffusing that, and he has no recollection of that.
Well, he recalled it.
No, but
he forgot it. I guess he just kind of put that out of his mind somehow.
Blocked it out.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of that happens a lot, in war and whatnot.
And just recently, I actually had a reading this morning with a woman, and I told her.
You cheating on? You did 2 readings today?
There was one night I did 30 readings.
Jesus, you are reading.
Dang.
Oh yeah, I
drained that day.
Oh, I hated myself.
Yeah.
You needed to be refilled.
Yeah. So.
Oh my God.
But
one right after another, huh, Leo?
It was one right after another.
Jeez.
I was doing readings at a prom.
So easy.
I got hired to do.
Sounds like the readings.
I'm
not reading it.
Gosh, so
God.
loose.
So, I'm not.
Anyways,
I'm going to hell in every religion.
Thank you so much.
You were the chaperone that they.
I just wanted to thank you.
To summarize it, yes, real quick. To summarize it, did any of that make sense to you? Were you the Marine that might flash back and you might show that you IUD? That's.
I don't think in that circumstance that is relatable to my situation.
No, 100%.
I believe that I know exactly what he was talking.
Really? So he was close on stuff. It was.
Well, you know me. Don't you think he was pretty spot on?
I thought it was absolutely unbelievable, but I'm also not you.
Yes, but you've known.
I'm not in your head.
Yeah, I know there's plenty of things that I know are left better left unsaid, I guess, in a way that
especially
the public audience, right?
Especially globally or in Denmark.
So if you ever want to add anything in private, I'm all ears.
100%. I just for the record, this was actually one of my more broad readings, I would say, because there are.
She's a broad.
No, there's probably some details he doesn't want to go over in public.
There definitely are some things that I see, I may feel, or I may hear, or any of that sort of effect. and I may not feel comfortable sharing it.
And
on-
I
To a global audience.
appreciate you. I appreciate you for that.
Yeah,
The restraint
And-
that you showed.
yeah.
Well, no, because there are certain areas that he was touching in a vague manner that probably could get gnarly. You know? You know what I'm saying, right?
I totally understand. I have discretion
Is
and
point of valor.
as well as client confidentiality is very important to me.
Yeah, and it's developed, and it shows your growth and your maturity in your craft.
At 20 years old, ladies and gentlemen, what did you do at 20? What did you? I'm going to go to school. This guy already knows
I'm
if
going
you
to
went or
school
not.
right
I'm just kidding.
now. I'm going.
No,
to
I
school
don't.
right now.
Knowledge
I'm
is
just kidding.
power, only in growth.
No, we honestly, Leo, we really appreciate. I mean, the world appreciates you. The world appreciates having you, and we are so happy to have you here,
And I
part of the Let's Play
appreciate being
family.
a part of your world.
Part of your world.
Yeah, musicals all night long.
I guess on that note, are we doing the trivia? I think we should.
I think that
No, we just
we
really
will have a lucky segment or a special segment next time.
Okay.
We do want to feature our new little game show that we will be doing with you guys. Stay tuned for that. Is there any?
Not little.
It's
Okay,
not a
it's
yeah.
a really big deal, but I'm trying to
First of all.
minimize it because
Why?
you guys are going to be wowed, and I don't think you can handle it yet.
Basically, there isn't any trivia in the world that does this. We're the
Yeah,
first
well,
ever interactive trivia that will be doing this.
I'm having them call before they can walk.
So if you want to, I mean, if you want to be in the chat right now and say, hey, we want it now, get in the chat.
But yeah, so thank you so much, Leo.
Thank you so much for having me. This was so much fun.
Yes, we need to do this more.
Yes, I agree. 100%.
We need to converse with one another.
Yes.
I think that, you know what? I think that's a message to everyone out there. We need to converse, not throw rocks, not throw hate.
And personally, one-on-one, I think during these COVID times, we're like
Times of crises.
limited and there's restriction with those things. Which brings us to our next.
Oh, wait,
part.
is this coming to Victoria's point?
Well, I've
Or
been
what is it, like
reflecting
Jerry's
on-
thought? Or what was it? What was it? Victoria's exclamation?
It's the light bulb moment.
Okay.
I'm having an epiphany driving, and I was thinking upon these questions
Okay.
for my team members of What's the Play, and I've been really like trying to do a deep dive of emotional evaluations
I love this.
and growth within myself, but then also having it affect others around me in a positive way. The whole mission for What's the Play is basically trying to help an average person like you and I resolve situations that we would normally not have any help or
Answers?
people maybe not uncomfortable about talking about these scenarios. Just having a little bit of guidance and raw, real advice.
Street knowledge.
And yeah, and so basically, I call it solutions to the harsh emotions of COVID right now. Basically, I was thinking, how are we as individuals handling the stresses of COVID and how it's affected people's employment or family relationships, dating life,
Tough.
wanting to kill one another because they can't stand each other.
Right.
Or just
Anxiety.
being
just-
separated from people that are passing away in your life. Like
Ugh.
both my grandparents are dying and I can't even
COVID?
hold them. No, I just can't hug them or go near them. And it's heartbreaking because it's something that's, even though they don't have COVID, it's something they're never going to get better from. And I'm not able to have those last moments together. And I know a lot of people are dealing with those situations. They're stressed out. I was talking with Leo before our show today, and we wanted to talk about some coping skills that we do in our personal lives. And I want him to share some things that he does. And then I want to address the issue of how...
Wait, can I?
Yeah,
say
you
something?
can answer some too.
Thank you.
I
I have
yes,
some
that's-
things too. I'm
you know,
saying my coping skills.
No, because what are your ways to escape since we're limited on the ways that we can escape now? How are you positively influencing someone that is really struggling, suicidal, whatever? So if you could open the floor and then you share as well.
I mean, you're looking at it. I did my part.
Wow, the humility, the humility.
So I love the way that we are bringing up this this topic of coping skills, because there's so many different ways that you can do it, and so many unhealthy ways that you can cope with this. Drugs, alcohol, all that kind of stuff. I know many of my friends who I didn't even know like drank or any of that stuff, and
we're all guilty of those vices.
Oh yeah, I know.
Whatever they are. Yeah.
But when I found this out, I said, "Wow, this quarantine is bringing out the worst in some of us." And I know I'm guilty of it. I know I am. I'm not. I'm not going to say I'm a saint or anything. But these are some of my tips and some of my tricks that I've been doing as soon as quarantine started, and I developed more along the way. One of the first ones I did was a nightly ritual of mine was to go for a walk. I go for a walk every night, and doing this, I listen to music. I try and come up with new ideas during that time to get inspired. And going on these walks and listening to certain songs in a certain order actually inspired me in some way. And this comes up to my next way that I'm coping. I'm actually writing a book right now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Special feature coming soon. Book signing.
Interesting. What's the
World tour.
Press? How's a subsidiary?
So it's kind of on the back burner right now because I've definitely been trying to put a lot of attention into my show. I'm trying to make it the best that it can be. But as well, I really love the audience. I love the participation, and I can't get enough of it. I would love to have more.
And you just want to take your time with it too,
Definitely.
So that because it's your message you're bringing to the world, and you want to like make sure that message is not projected or portrayed in a very skewed way, and so it's your baby and you have to nurture it.
Exactly. And again, this is, for those of you who may not be working on a podcast, who are, stuck at home,
there's only one podcast.
You may be a student.
What are your outlets?
Who are on summer break, and you had that trip planned and all of that. But instead you're stuck at home. But here's the thing: you don't have to be. Like I said, you can go out. You can still do things.
You can walk outside. People are so limited. They're like, "Oh my God, I can't go anywhere. I can't do it." You can walk outside. There is like
just not
people
wrong.
Are like the gyms are closed. Go hiking. Like go climb.
Hey, I'm one of those
mountain.
people. The gyms are closed.
Yeah, well, go climb a mountain with me.
Well, I got a weight bench.
Why would you limit yourself? Sky's the limit. I thought sky was
All right,
the limit.
I've been picking up logs and throwing them up and making a log cabin all with my bare hands.
Giant tires. You know?
Yeah.
It's way better.
I'm like Fedor Emelianenko on that. Okay, I'm sorry.
Go run Lionsfield.
What was another one?
No, sorry. Yeah, keep going. I'm sorry. Your coping mechanisms.
If you could share more of the coping skills that you have, and then how are you imprinting other people's lives in a positive way?
So I'm gonna do one last coping skill, and I find this one is actually really fun. I just started doing this with my friends. Is Netflix book clubs.
What?
So what
That's
it is?
So generation. Wait, what are you?
I think I'm Gen Z. I think
Z.
I don't think
Gen
I'm a millennial.
Z.
But he's so not politically correct.
Oh no, I'm not politically correct at all.
So.
I know, I'm just messing around.
That's awesome.
Another thing, we should not be pigeonholed.
Movies and TVs. Are you guys narrowing it to film, or are you doing TV shows as well?
So yeah, we're doing we're doing series. We're doing.
I don't understand
movies.
The book club part.
Well, so
they have meetings where they discuss the show that they pick to watch.
So there's no books involved.
There are no books.
No, it's Gen Z. Remember?
Right.
Well, I mean, first of all, Oprah.
They're visual.
Didn't she start that book club thing?
No.
Who the fuck?
I think.
No, I'm just saying. I've never. What are book clubs?
Book clubs have been throughout the ages.
I thought Oprah started book clubs.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think
if she
book
did.
clubs
I think
are
Josh
way
Peck used to hit
older
over the
than
car
Oprah.
again.
I belong to the summer reading program at my library in Whittier, California.
Yeah, I read so many books at my summer reading program. They had to put a limitation on those in and out certificates they give.
You're like Rain Man.
Well, no, because every 5 books you read, you get a free cheeseburger.
That's what I'm talking about.
And they wouldn't have expiration dates on them, so I was like, oh shit. So I'd read like 40 plus books, and
you
they're
gained
like,
40 plus pounds.
No, I was a little kid. They're like, no, but they had to start putting limits on the books because I would get ridiculous.
How would they know?
They closed the library for her because no more.
Oh no, I really did read the book.
But
I have to like.
I want to know if like
it was kind of a fun.
There was
game.
not enough books in the library for her to read.
No, I actually did read the whole.
Do I have more books?
No, they wrote an article in the newspaper in the.
No way,
Because
This is hilarious right now.
I had this obsession because I'm high functioning autism, and usually high functioning autism people they obsess with certain like subjects. No, I'm not lying. They obsess with certain subjects throughout their life, and one of my kicks of obsession was World War II and history, that whole era. And I read every single historical World War II section in the library because we had a small library though. It wasn't very big. It was a one-room
Tustin,
building.
we're talking to you. You better expand that library.
No, they did. It's huge now.
Because of you?
No, because the city wanted a bigger library probably.
I bet it's because of you.
No.
She read all the books.
It sounds a lot cooler when you just say it's because of you. Like, because of me, because I read
every book.
In that,
there is limitations and restrictions. Kids can't get more than 5 cheeseburgers now because of me. I help your weight loss.
Hey, the bar just got raised.
No, but honestly.
Summer reading club kid.
That kind of segues into
can you say the last couple of minutes? The book club, or you and your friends, are you doing it through Zoom? Are you doing it actually in real life?
Zoom.
Yeah, so a lot of us will, oftentimes we'll do it through Zoom, but there is this kind of bar we go to. It's called a kava bar.
There's still bars open?
No, it's kava bar.
It's a kava bar. For those of you who don't know what kava is,
Ooh, it's like herbal morphine.
I guess.
It calms you down.
You're taking it.
I consider it.
To read a book about it?
It's a natural alternative to alcohol. It is this root that you ground into a fine powder. It's micronized and it's just distilled in water. It's served as a tea.
It's also like that other root. It starts with a V. It's
Viagra?
Vermeil or
Viagra?
Valium?
No. There's it starts with a V. It's a type of root, just like kava, in that same family of calming you down.
Sure. I'll need to do some research on it because I know
aloe vera.
No, my because my uncle is he has
I'm actually gonna
a doctorate in herbal Chinese medicine. He's an acupuncturist. Like
why Chinese?
For like 12
Why just
years.
Chinese?
Well, it's Eastern medicine. Sorry, we're not limited to Chinese, but
that's right.
Yeah. I'm actually planning on doing a series about herbalism.
Yeah, another docu-series coming soon.
Not just Chinese herbalism.
Not just
See,
Chinese
endless
herbalism.
material here.
Oh yeah, I have sometimes I feel like I have too many ideas and I get ahead of myself.
You can never have too many. You just gotta narrow it down and knock it out.
Yes. But anyway, so that's just kind of how it goes. Is we'll more times than not we'll meet on Zoom and we'll talk about like what happened in the season or
favorite segments, characters.
Oh my god, favorite characters. We always get in fights about who's like our favorite character, who's the best.
I
who's
get
the
really
hottest.
emotionally involved with some characters.
I know. You told me you were watching Quantico earlier.
Yes, I cried when I was like, "No, Ryan, I love you."
Real quick. If we have an older audience out there, maybe some seniors, because we're on Facebook, so maybe there is an older audience. No offense to the people out there, but if there is, and they're watching their, shows out there, they can do that kind of stuff too.
Yes.
Yeah, they can have conference calls back in the day. Tap in.
In fact, if I feel like that's really cool that you guys are doing that, but I think if there's anybody out there,
sending trends.
if there's any kind of group out there that might be more willing, to
do you have
partake.
A Facebook group? For it?
We do not actually.
You guys should create your own.
I don't know. Maybe we should all create a Facebook group.
Oh, what's the play?
Nah, we're not gonna. No, not for older people.
Oh,
we'll call it something else.
Okay.
We'll call it, the elderly.
Why does it have to be elderly?
Netflix.
It's not all ages.
Over the age of 35.
Why are they only limited to over 35?
I'm just kidding, everybody.
I was about to say you're not too far from that, Stephen.
Hey.
Who would say he's not?
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear any of this right now. These guests have no representation. No, I'm just kidding. No, but in all reality, I think that would honestly there's a lot of people out there that are really stop you guys.
Hey, we love you.
We're having fun. Aren't you having fun?
Not at this moment. I was having a great time until like just 2 seconds.
Age has never mattered concerning matters of you.
Oh my God.
That could go in several different ways.
No, in the older aspect.
Older category.
Yeah, older. Him being older.
I'm gonna be the youngest person. I'm gonna be the youngest person that in that boomer or was it Gen X book club.
You could be walking with a cane and we'd still love you.
I'm gonna start my own book club with books.
With actual books.
With
actual books.
I'm gonna hold you to that. It'll be.
I'm gonna dust them off.
It's gonna start off with us as members, and anybody that wants to join.
Yeah, just
I
kidding.
think I would be fine.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? Let's establish that right now.
What book are we reading?
We're not doing books. We're doing Netflix.
We're doing
Damn
that.
it.
Wow,
We're doing a
now
second.
all of a sudden you're getting
Because
lazy on me.
because-
Huh? He was
Down for
saying
it.
that he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do."
Because
books,"
look,
and
there's
now
only
all
a
of
couple
sudden
people
it's
on
like,
this
huh?
in this world that
Not
read
Hulu?
books, and I think
Not
we're looking
Hulu,
at 3
it's
of,
gonna be
of the
Netflix.
5.
Not Hulu.
Or Hulu, whatever. I don't want to give any love to any kind of like platform.
Oh,
But I'm
except
sa-
ours.
Let's play games. But I think maybe that would be something to look into in the future.
Yeah, it'd be a fun.
The social manager of our social lifestyle, maybe to engage.
Or in more proper organizations, it's called the vice president of communications.
Something, right? But I mean, but then we would give our show. We would each pick a show, maybe.
Well, usually you talk about the same show because then you compare and contrast.
I want to pick a show,
notes.
and then you guys have to watch it.
Yeah, but we're all watching the same show.
Yeah, the show that I picked.
Yeah, I think
Or
everybody
that
would
we
have a
vote on.
round. Yeah,
Oh,
so
we have to-
everybody could have a chance.
Have to
to
vote
pick.
on it.
Well, everybody could have a
Kinda-
chance. We could do
Right.
a
What kind of world is this?
where everybody gets to choose that when we're done with your
That-
show,
that
we'll
or
move
we
on to
could-
my show.
that or
or
we could
no-
have-
This is Cuba.
We could have we could have the audience pick the show.
Just kidding. The
So
audience, of course.
We can have the
obviously-
audience pick the show.
Of course, the audience.
The audience.
That's what I
pick
meant.
it. Okay, Miss
audience.
Laney.
The audience picks it. Theodore Roosevelt.
What are you talking about my teddy?
I
Like
just-
that? Don't even start with
I
that.
thought she was talking about her tits.
No, that would be Justin talking about my tits. Shout out to Justin.
Mussolini and Theodore Roosevelt.
Shout out to Mario.
Mario.
Oh yeah, so massages
Stereo.
are actually $120 for 2 hours your first session.
Oh my god, he's cheaper than me.
And he comes to your house. He has hot stones. He does Reiki. He does reflexology.
He does have hot
He
stones.
does it all pretty much. He reads your
He-
body.
He does it.
Does it all. Yes.
Mario.
And if you want an hour for your first session, it's $99.
$99.
Do I have to pay extra for him to wear red overalls?
Oh my god, you did.
I don't know. I would prefer.
If you have a leaky faucet, does he come?
I'm just kidding.
I may have a few pipes that need to be cleaned.
Well, I might know a.
Cancel.
That's gonna be one of the questions on Charles' show on Thursday at 2:30.
What is that called? When the fire sweeper.
Luigi?
You know, like. No, Mary Poppins. You know the
Oh.
chimney sweeps.
Chim chimney, chim
Have some
chimney, chim chim
sweeps that you
chiroo.
need.
No, what we need is for someone to like hold a cane around my neck, so it just like
Pull them off, or tomatoes thrown at you.
or tomatoes thrown at me. Oh god.
No, but for reals,
I don't
that's
know.
that's a fantastic way of coping in this coping.
Yeah, very
Time.
creative.
Yeah,
Innovative.
We were kind of surprised with like, because I think we started doing this maybe. It's very new. I think we haven't even been doing it a month. It's probably been
Okay.
3 weeks now.
Oh.
that we started
New
it.
developed.
So it's very new. We are currently watching.
And now you're sucked and sold to it because now you have to go
Yep.
places because
Yep.
you've announced it to everybody. So it can't
Exactly.
fail now.
right.
We're all holding you accountable.
Yeah,
I'm going to
we're-
be asking
What's
you.
that club called? Do you guys wear patches?
We're called the Bula Bitches.
Oh, they have a name.
Do you guys wear patches?
Do you have an Instagram?
We do not. Well, there.
The
you can
Sons of
find-
Anarchy?
You can find the Instagram to the bar that we congregate at.
Kava.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
it's called Mystic
See,
Water.
this
Kava
is what I was
Bar.
talking
Should it-
about.
just-
Personal
Can you let him?
connections.
You talked over him.
Oh, the kava bar. It's called Mystic Water Kava Bar. You can find them on Instagram. They serve kava, and kava.
So if you want to
So
relax,
kava on down.
and Fiji water.
so if you want to relax and have a good
Oh, I don't like
flush,
Fiji water.
And have a good flush.
good
yes.
flush, yes.
I'll probably talk more about the kava
Look,
later.
The kava
real quick though
flush.
about kava. Real quick about kava. You explained it to me, and it's the opposite. Excuse me. Opposite of alcohol.
No.
It's
So
like
it's a natural alternative to alcohol.
No, but you said like where alcohol hits you in the beginning.
Oh, it
so-
creeps.
Yeah, so what I want to call it, the tolerance
It's a
of
creeper.
the kava. It's very interesting that way. So when when we drink alcohol, I don't drink alcohol.
You don't drink what?
I'm 20. I'm a good boy. I am under the age. I don't drink alcohol.
Not in other countries.
Yeah, we do not support drinking in minors.
Yeah, we're a world-dominated country.
Yeah, I am.
We
a good
respect
boy.
the law.
We're a global community. I mean,
never
not
had a
world-dominated
drip
country.
of alcohol.
whatever international lines you are in,
Mhm.
then you follow those laws. So if you just
Right here?
happen to be in Mexico,
There's
you're legally able to drink.
Right here is the what's the play
Or Scotland or Ireland or wherever.
boundaries.
Yes, but in this state of
We have a
California,
much different
you do not
set of laws here.
I do not.
Okay,
At
cool.
least on camera.
We believe in freedom.
Anyway, so the way that the tolerance of that works, with alcohol is when when you first start out drinking, you don't have this tolerance built up, so you're gonna get drunk real quick.
True.
And then over time, you build this tolerance if you consecutively drink often. So
True.
you're
But
gonna
it
need
doesn't even
more.
affect you.
Right. With
Drink a whole
kava.
handle and you can still drive.
Right.
I'm just kidding, just kidding.
Never
During
do
these times of
that.
crises.
Never do that.
Bad joke. That was so a bad joke.
I'm thinking a lot of people are doing it during
That
these
was
times of
another bad
crises. though.
joke.
Canceled.
No, for real. I think a lot of people are doing it.
Rewind, erase.
I think a lot of people have turned to the
I
bottle.
hate drinking. That's the funny part. But yeah.
Mhm.
We need like one of those like buttons here that's just like canceled.
Shut the fuck up. Meh.
Mom.
But with
Oh.
kava.
Shut the front door.
Shut the front door. Now your turn. With
Jesus
kava,
Christ.
it's kind of the exact opposite.
I'd name my daughter Kava.
That's a pretty name.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
erotic.
Like chlamydia?
Oh, clam.
Imagine if you
Midia. What's
Imagine
up?
if you named your daughter chlamydia.
Midia for short.
Lydia.
Midia, get your ass up here.
Is there a chlamydia Moraga?
You're making me antsy.
I mean, if there is ever, no, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh,
You bring pain to me.
it's a beautiful name actually. If it didn't have such a bad connotation,
I would
Fair.
name my daughter chlamydia.
right?
I
Isn't it a
don't think I
beautiful
would
name?
my
If you-
child chlamydia.
If you
You
took
know how messed up
if
that
you-
would be?
if you
Like,
took
I don't think that's legal.
if you took the description out of it, if you took the description out of it,
like naming
it sounds
your
like
kid Twinkie.
you'd call her Lydia.
I knew this chick and her.
I bet you
person
Lydia
gets
comes
a
from
Twinkie.
chlamydia.
My parents almost called me Twinkie.
No, literally, that was her name. Her birth name is Twinkie.
I think a lot of
Like,
people
what
almost
a
call it
joke
too.
is that? You
Well,
know?
and then 20 years later, here I am, the biggest Twinkie of them all.
Ooh, you have a cream filling.
Jesus.
And
I thought
filling, or do you like to be filled with cream?
Okay, all right, guys, come on. We're
Oh
a
my
G-rated
God, okay,
cast here.
Yeah, we are. Oh my God, we are about an hour.
We're on a
Yeah.
Twitch. We're on Twitch universe. We're in a What's
I
Play universe.
think we're gonna have to let Leo go.
We will. He has
It is
plenty.
like
He has things.
almost-
He has many people to do and things to see.
There's many
People
people I
to
have
do.
to do.
People to do. Places to go.
Things to see. People to.
Things to dismiss.
Things to dismiss.
Yeah.
Things to talk about.
Where the fuck was I in this conversation?
Leo, you're the one that's supposed to be leading
You're
us.
the center
God damn
of
it.
this
You're
conversation.
our leader.
What happens when you keep me up past my bedtime?
That's right.
Yes. Well,
right.
we will let you get back.
We'll
to
get you
your
back to your
bedtime.
coffin, and we'll talk to you
It
later.
was lovely
Dude,
seeing
it
you.
was lovely
Leo,
It was lovely to
being
have
We'll let you
you.
get back to the
Thank
coffin.
you, my friend.
Love you too much, brother.
Fucker.
I love you too much, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And 4:00 Wednesdays.
4:00 Wednesdays. Be there.
And also, his T-shirt will be coming to Teespring.
And
Hold on. T-shirt.com/stores/what's to play games. His shirt will be on there. His very first shirt. And we're not sure what he has in mind for everybody.
I know what he has in mind.
Everybody but me.
Super excited.
I am very super
Did
excited.
you learn-
Because I'm going to be.
Did you learn
drawing
some
it.
of his what is it, psychic abilities?
Right.
Jesus, the only one I'm the one left out.
We're more excited about this design that we have in store for you people. You look good in it too. But I just wanted to give some recognition to Charles' show.
Charles' show.
Also on Thursday.
No,
and
that's not also on Thursday. Leo's the only one on Wednesdays.
yeah.
Okay, on Thursday.
Also, we have another show. Charles is on Thursday.
2:30 p.m. Pacific.
Featuring DJ Nicotine as well.
3 o'clock.
A separate segment. And make sure to check out those two. Also,
Streaming on YouTube Live, streaming on Facebook Live, streaming here on Twitch, streaming everywhere. At your mom's
wherever
house.
you listen to a show, we're on it.
That's right.
Basically.
And before we end this, because I know we were talking about this earlier, how much of a fucking wizard Charles is at video games and technology. Charles, if you are watching, I challenge you to
A duel.
A duel. A video
A
game.
gentleman's
A
duel.
video game
Gentleman's
duel. Are
And
we
anybody
have
el-
dual streaming?
Anybody else out there that wants to?
One-on-one wizardry?
My money is on all you guys out there. I'm just saying.
But as I digress, again, thank you guys for having me on here. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you guys on Wednesday.
And the pleasure has all
Yes.
been yours.
And thank you for putting up with us and Steven, of course.